Good afternoon. It's 85 degrees in lovely northern Nevada. And if you were with us on the last video, we took you to toy sighting. And now we're just coming up on the Toulon in Derby Field. Derby Field didn't exist at the time in 1868 or 9 or thereafter. But out on the tracks out here, just near the airport, we're going to stop because we've been able to locate a Chinese camp by deducing some photographs and looking at mountains, and then looking at a book that a buddy of mine made, which I'll show you that in a little while. So stay tuned. We're on the Central Pacific Railroad in northern Nevada. More to come. Well, we backtracked west a bit from where we turned off the freeway. As you can see, we're at toy sighting. Historic place, this. All right, I stumbled upon him just by absolute chance. Okay, so here's the toy sighting box. See, right there? Okay, let's go back out one. There you go. So now you know where we're at. And we're gonna go get up on here. And there should be a mountain we're looking for. And if you go through the original photographs from Union Pacific 1860s, we're looking for a particular mountain, and I'm gonna say, I back out again. That might be it. Maybe from a different angle. But let's wander up here for a minute. The next place I'm gonna take you is where the Chinese camp was. Oh, they got a sighting here, see? It's just like before. On a bitch. Well, we lucked out on that deal. That was fun. Made my day, that. This is the Humboldt Sink, otherwise known as Humboldt Lake in the old days. Okay. Well, hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. Okay, we're on the original Highway 40 right now. It's all gravel, but if you get in certain spots, you can still see the blacktop, and the white stripe appears every now and again. And we're just leaving toy sighting. I never got to 313, sorry, which is a photo designation. 316 and 97316 is from my buddy's book. And his name is Lawrence K. Hirsch, and it's called The Central Pacific Railroad Across Nevada, 1886 and 1997. And it's a fabulous book if you can find it. Anyway, we're gonna haul ass back down to Toulon here and find some more trains. Okie dokie, we're coming up on the Lovelock Airport for useful reference more than anything else. What I'm trying to find is photo 316. And if you have to go in the books, you might have to go to my website, westcoastbritish.com. When it gets to the index page, go all the way to the right where it says Off-Road Experience. Go to the bottom and you'll see Central Pacific Railroad, CPRR. Click on that and you'll be able to find the actual photographs from the railroad taken. Oh, okay. Then, what Larry did was went to the same exact places that the photographer went in 1869. He went there, get this, in 1997 and a couple of them in 2000. And that's how I bumped into him. So we're coming up on a Chinese camp here. And I'm trying to locate it by lining up photographs. Hang on. All right, we're at 97316 in Larry's book. My Land Rover is about where the semi is in his picture. And let me pick the book up real quick here. And here's the tracks. It's right behind us. So let's see if we can get in here without getting bit by something. Wow, that fire's still going. Now I'm going to boot this in a bit. You can see that rock over there. So we're pretty much, all right, we're pretty much on the spot. If you line that rock up on the left there where those semis are going by, that will show you that they're supposed to be here. And here in the dirt, right here somewhere, was a Chinese camp. Great big one, which they called End of the Line that day. And I'm gonna poke around and see what I can find. I already found some rusted metal stuff, but Chinese had porcelain. It's gorgeous out. You couldn't ask for a better day, except for another train. That'd be cool. All right, 97316, and you'll see where we're at exactly. I'm standing right where the actual photo was taken in 1869, and in front of me, right here in the foreground, this side of the tracks, was a Chinese camp over to that bluff there. And I've already found purple colored, violet colored, whatever you want to call it, ball pieces. Now what we're looking for is Chinese porcelain. And if I twist to my left a little bit, it's looking more west with a tick of south. Humboldt Sink out there, and way over there is the Lovelock Airport. I haven't found anything, but let's wander for 10 minutes and see what we see. It's always amazing. One of my kids says, "Hey, how come we can't find a whole Chinese cup?" Because he kept it with him so he could drink it, ding dong. Oh, okay. You can tell man's been here by the beams. Broken glass. This whole thing was a camp. We're on the south side of the tracks, walking more west than anything else right now. I'll say here's more glass. Hey. And some bits and pieces. We were doing Nevada Trophy one year. My friend Chin found a plate and proceeded to put it together. Well, look what you get. Aren't you guys lucky? I had said when I saw the westbound lights were red, that's a noisy one. Something old. Hey, it looks like a Disneyland ride, that one. Wow, that thing's long. Sierra Pacific. Hey, I know where that all came from. That came from Oakdale. Yeah, it was cool. Now all we needed was a steam engine, right? So here's the camp from the other side. That first knoll right there, that's where I was standing to take the picture. And it's play line up those mountains over there. All right, back to the Land Rover, and look at this, more glass. Okay. Stuff's everywhere. Stuff's everywhere. Too bad they don't have a porcelain detector like a metal detector, you know? Okay, back to the car. All right, so we've caught back up with the railroad track. We're coming into Lovelock, and if you didn't hear what I said a minute ago, was Robert Lovelock convinced the Central Pacific Railroad to come through his little place here so he could be able to put cattle on the trains to go to market. And that was a big deal out across this whole railroad. And now you don't see it anymore. They're like too busy pulling containers and things. So we're going to run parallel to the tracks here. There's some old buildings over to the right here. See my big finger on there? Yeah, some cool stuff over there, see? Wow. I hate to think how that is. Right? I'm gonna go get a better picture of it. Make sure we don't run over the goddamn train here. Yeah, look at that. I wonder what it is or what it was. Private property. Yeah, that's the common word around these parts. You get to dodge with it though if you buy it. So here's the train station on the left. A lot of the old buildings on the left here behind the train station have been disappearing. Used to be 3 there. Then there was 2 last summer, I think it was. And now we're down to 1. And all the casinos are gone. There you go. Here's the Lovelock train station. Okay, so we're gonna peter out of town here. And lots of train junk here. Tracks. Busted up crap. Somewhere to unload. Looks like that has been used in a million years. It's quite entertaining when you're staying down here. The sign says casino. It's now owned by the Best Western, it says. We used to get a giggle staying in there, especially if you had a room in the back. And the train had come by at 75 miles an hour. Oh, goddamn building would rattle. There's a bunch of old crap buildings that you don't want to buy. Bet you can buy it cheap. See, here's the back of the hotel. Look how close it is to the tracks. When he's doing 75 miles an hour, boy, how do you know it? Comes some local ding dog in a Jeep. I'll pull out in front of him and find out it's a sheriff, right? KOA camp if we want to stay. Coming up to the rivers down here, which is the Humboldt Humboldt River runs 2/3 or more across Nevada. I'd probably say 3/4 to give it some credit. And it disappears back there on the Humboldt Sink. By the time you get to Highway 95, there's no more river. But the farmers were smart here by using the water to feed their crops. So there's a lot of nice, pretty green fields, and moo cows, and all kinds of cool stuff out here. I'd move out here, but I think I'd get bored. Well, I'd be off-roading all the time, I know that. Have to have me a tractor. Can't live in the desert and not have a tractor, right? Anyway, let's get on the road. We'll bring you some more in a bit. Okie dokie, thought you'd like to see some of this. This is rural Lovelock, headed eastbound. Got the tracks on our right, literally on the other side of the culvert there. I don't know, to be honest, if that's the actual rail bed. I'm going to assume it is. If someone corrects me, I don't have any pictures of it. But we're going to go back. We're still on Highway 40. We're going to go up and over. Supposedly they fixed the bridge down here. Because you had to have a bridge to get the train over, right? In the old days, the cars had to cross the tracks. And at some point in time, they put in a bridge, an overpass. Let's see what they did to it, since I haven't seen it for ages. Ranches out here. I don't know what you do out here. Sit around and watch the cars rust. Yeah, that joint off to the right, we call that the bed and breakfast. How I see it, way down there. Okay, we'll come back when we get closer. Good evening, Michael Green here from Off-Road Experience. Hey, we're on our journey across Nevada, chasing the Central Pacific Railroad, and you've just completed the section from Toy Siding to Lovelock Station and all points northeast. The track at this point does not go east. It is going north until it gets to Imlay, and it swings to the east again to get around the mountains up here. The mountains are steep and nasty. Anyway, you'll see some great sights along the way, and hope you enjoy it. We're taking some reference from Larry Hirsch's book, Across Nevada, where he went out and located where Alfred Hart actually stood in 1860s, and he stood in the same exact place and took a picture in the 90s from the same spot as the pictures taken in the 1800s, and they're just absolutely fabulous. And a few of these locations I went to in this video you've just watched, and there should be a bit more coming up. One of the coolest, though, was the camp at mile marker 316, which means 316 miles from Sacramento. And Larry called it photo 97316. And I found the exact location where the Chinese camp was at end of day, which means where the track stopped that day when they stopped work. Pretty awesome when you think about it. You can find history out here in the Nevada desert. And luckily they haven't built over it yet, and they won't for a long, long time. Anyway, like, subscribe, tell your friends, and part 2's coming up of this video here, and this will take you from Lovelock to Winnemucca. Okay? Stay tuned. Hope you enjoy it. Bye-bye.